My head still feels like soft cotton. It always happens in the hospital. Hi! Welcome! For today is a very special day for you since this is our very first edition of a very special story time. Let's get to reading. Long ago, in the region of Galilee, was a tetrarch, emphasis, he is a ruler appointed by the Pope, emphasis, and his wife, Herodias, had a daughter. It wasn't their full daughter. She's more of a stepdaughter for this guy, Herod, you know? So, once upon a time when they got married, this other guy named John the Baptist says, no, I don't like the marriage between Herod and Herodias. And Herodias was like, okay, I don't like you. Put him in jail, sweetheart. Wink, wink. And so Herod put him in jail. He can't kill him because other people are like, yo, he baptized Jesus. You can't kill him. So Herod is like, fine, he'll just be in jail. And the background, Herodias tells to her daughter, hey, sweetheart, your father may or may not be in love with you. So can you tell him to kill that guy for me? Yes, please, thank you. So after a weird party and maybe some dancing, Herodias. You're gonna cut that part, right? After witnessing a very grand banquet, and Salome may or may not have danced, no one knows, Herod is like, oh right, my darling stepdaughter who I may or may not have feelings for, that was gorgeous. I pledge my oath to you for anything you wish. Salome, down on her knees, full of passion and wistful in her eyes. She begged, wished for the head of John the Baptist. Hesitant and full of contemplation, Herod agreed to her wish. And so he executed by beheading John the Baptist and present to his daughter, here is the head of that guy you really wanted dead for some reason. And Salome, happy, she skipped her way to her mother and said, dearest mother, here is the head of the guy you really, really wanted dead. The end. No. Or just no.
No, Monica.
No, Monica.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not the true story.
That's what Jewish historians,
That's what. No.
That's what in biblical literature.
The victor always wins? Well, how did that saying go?
No. The psychopath that cuts heads off always wins. That's how that goes.
That's what I was thinking. Listen. This is what really happened. Alright? So, what was it, Solomon? What's his name?
Salome. You're thinking of another story.
Okay.
Next week's
You're right.
story.
Yeah, you know what?
Next week.
You're right. I think I was thinking about Solomon's story. I'll pass it on to you, Crystal. Never mind. No. So this, I think you know what? This was like a whole romantic, comedy movie, right? It's like
how is it a comedy movie?
It is listen.
How's it romantic? It's like, oh, daddy.
She literally had to come up with the greatest dance. So we cut to she spends.
The montage.
There's a montage of so her mom's teaching her years of. So just years go by. There's this whole scheme. It's like a heist movie. It's a heist movie now.
The guy was in prison.
Cut the romantic comedy. It's a heist movie now.
Wait. So you have to wait. They have to break into the prison.
They had to break into the prison. They had to come up with a whole scheme. And they said, you know what? Dance off. Dance. He's going to be impressed. And then you're going to ask for a guy's head. That simple. No questions. What are we waiting for?
See,
do it.
How good?
Stop
how good? Wait.
Talking
how
and how
dance, good? Wait. How good is a dance?
And to this day, some people say that was the very first strip.
That's what I was thinking.
That was the very
See, that's where I was going. Because
to this day, people.
That must have been one good
people say
dance.
That, hey, excuse me, it's my time. To this day, people say that was the very first lap dance.
Or at least they would say that
rest of my time.
if it hadn't been like changed and altered into this bullshit, because there is no dance that is like good enough to say like, oh yeah, I'll totally cut off this guy's head, like because that dance was amazing. Like nobody does that unless it was a lap dance. Then that makes sense. Like if it was a lap dance, and he's like, no, yeah, that was a really good lap dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
That's what happened.
So the lap dance is what really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so and what previous engagements did this guy have with the priest?
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist, that's right.
Nothing.
No previous engagements.
No.
So he's a victim in all this? I don't believe it.
You know what? He was in jail, you said?
Yes.
He was in jail for what crimes?
Pedophile.
So John the Baptist was a pedophile?
There's a reason that she wanted his head and her mom wanted his head. And it wasn't just that he was like, oh yeah, your measure isn't good enough. That's not enough for you like to want someone's head. Like if you're like, oh yeah, this person doesn't accept my marriage.
I don't know.
Well, no, it's almost like, oh, this person's gonna accept a marriage. You're like, oh, that guy, right? You're like, fuck that guy. He's an asshole. But you don't. He's in prison. So you're like, oh, whatever. He's an asshole. He's in prison. Whatever. But like, you need to do something fucked up to someone for someone to be like, yeah, you're in prison, but that's not good enough for me. I want to now have your head. Like, had to be pedophile.
What if someone else would take that story from the Bible or Jewish
It was in the Bible?
Jewish Torah, whatever, and flip it through their own interpretation? Like, for example, what if Salome had a perverse love feelings for John the Baptist? What if her stepdad also had feelings for Salome? That would be a weird threesome.
Oh my god. He was trying to get it in.
Oh my god.
He was trying to get it in.
Oh my god. Wait.
So that was it. That's another interpretation.
And she wanted John the Baptist's head because he did what?
Because she wanted.
I guess this is where I tell you that I wasn't listening to the story.
You were not listening to the story. No, what I wanted to say is other people take the story and like flip it to what they think happened. Mm-hmm. Like Oscar Wilde's play. He made it that he thought that Salome liked John the Baptist. Okay. But he said no, because he ain't for that person.
See, I was picturing like an old guy.
I mean, isn't John the Baptist cynically old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old is this girl? Like, she got like...
In her teens.
Why did she want to fuck John the Baptist for? You could do better.
He was a hot cake.
He was a hot cake. He was a hot cake.
He was
like
Dr.
like 50 years before she was born. Like now he's old. Like no.
Arguably.
He's a cold ass cake. It's like.
But that's what really happened, Crystal. That John the Baptist. If I were to cast John the Baptist, Brad Pitt's for sure. For sure.
No.
A steamboat.
Okay.
A dreamboat.
Who's Jesus?
Jesus.
Who would play Jesus?
I don't know.
Keep that part.
Jesus. Who would play Jesus? Who would play Jesus? Who am I thinking about? Who would play? Say it with me. Who would play?
You know who would make a good? No, you know. You know who would play a good Jesus?
Who would play?
Daniel Radcliffe would be a good Jesus.
No.
Yes.
No, he's already in Miracle Workers. That wouldn't work.
That's true. He's already an angel.
He's already a good. He's a good. Who would play Jesus though? Say it with me.
Who would play
Jesus?
Jesus?
That's the question that we'll leave to the audience.
That's all the time we have.
No, I didn't get to tell my side.
That's right. She told
No.
my side for me.
Okay, final then. Final Tino,
thought.
your story. Go. What really happened?
What really happened is one guy had the hots for a young lady and killed the other guy that had the hots for the other young lady. And there was a heist movie.
I'll tell you what really happened.
Didn't you just say what really happened?
No, I said chunks of what really happened, feeding off of what he was saying. This is what really happened. Now, look. So, you have this girl, right? How old was she in the start of the story?
Teens. In her teens.
She's in her teens?
Yes.
Obviously, her mom had more to do with this.
Had nothing? Or?
No, she had more to do with this. Her mom was like, oh yeah, like, give your stepdad a lap dance so that, you know, he'll kill this guy that I don't like because of petty reasons. Like, why doesn't she like him? I need to know these things. I don't know. Why doesn't she like John the Baptist?
Because he said no to her marriage.
He was already in
He
prison.
said no, but why did he say no to her marriage?
No, that's why she went to prison, because he said no.
She went to prison?
No, John the Baptist
John
went
the
to
Baptist
prison
went to
because
prison.
he didn't agree with the marriage.
And she was married to whom?
To Herod.
Herod.
Yes.
Who's Herod?
He was the half-brother of her first husband, who she divorced.
That's kind of fun.
That's kind of fucked up.
Fuck.
Oh no.
I think I might agree with this Baptist guy.
I think this Baptist guy got fucked.
This Baptist guy got fucked. Say it with me.
I
Who
think.
would-
Oh. Like, I don't know, man. But like, you imagine like that guy. How did he get into the prison to cut off his head?
It was his prison. He was the king.
It was his.
Yeah, Tetrarch.
Oh, the stepdad is king.
Yeah, Tetrarch.
Oh, that's
Tetrarch is.
everything.
Yeah,
Wait.
Tetrarch.
That's just everything.
I told you, Tetrarch are ruler appointed by the Pope.
Oh, so then the guy didn't go by himself. He was like,
No.
servant. Go cut off. No,
Fetch him.
he
No,
like.
he went.
Fetch
he
me my
personally
kitchen
went.
knife.
Oh, he personally went and did
Yeah.
it? Oh, wow, that's nice. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, his daughter gave a lap dance, according to you guys, so.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the
Wait,
only
wait,
dad
wait,
that
wait,
will
wait,
warrant
wait.
this kind of
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
behavior.
whoa, whoa.
That's all I'm saying.
That was his daughter?
Stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
Oh.
It makes it
That's still
okay.
not okay.
It makes it okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So his stepdaughter gave him the hots with the orders of the mom.
Yes.
She said, give your stepdaddy the best dance he's ever danced.
You dance for your stepdaddy. You dance.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe the king just was like, I don't like this fucking guy. I'm gonna cut off his head. And then people were like, dude, why the fuck did you go in there?
And he said,
And just
my
comes out,
daughter
my daughter,
gave me the best
the
fucking
best
dance.
dance.
You don't know. You don't know. You
know.
weren't there.
And then
If you had seen that dance, you would have done it too. And he was like super defensive about it too.
Shut up! But she was dancing and it was great. And she was like, I cut off his head. And I was like, alright! And I did it! Alright? So fuck up, I'm king, you can't fuck with me.
Exactly.
And that was
Yeah.
it.
And that was it.
And that's what really
And
happened.
the victors of
Write the
history
story.
win. Oh yeah.
They,
That's what I was thinking. Hmm?
they write the story, so that's what happened. Now that's what really happened.
That's what really happened. We've come to conclusion.
That's all the time we have! For real this time!
For real.
For real?
For realsies.
My name is Tina.
Name's Crystal.
My name is Monica again.
And that's what really happened.
What really happened?
Say it with me.
Wait, but what?
Who would Jesus?
Who would Jesus
Who would-
fuck?
Damn it!
If
I
Jesus
messed it up
could fuck
myself.
fuck.
Who
No.
would play Jesus?
Who played Jesus
Who would play Jesus?
in the
John
lap
Lithgow.
dance
John Lithgow.
scenario?
John Lithgow.
Okay, hold on.
John Lithgow's a good Jesus.
What about? I want to hear what people think really happened. That's what I want to know.
People
Peoples.
that aren't watching this, please.
I want to know what other people think.
I don't know who would play Jesus.
Whether it's Salome played by Oscar Wilde or Salome in the stories that you read from your Jewish grandpa, I don't know. Say on the links below. I mean the comments below. I'm tired of these guys. Give me another what really happened in this weird sexy lap dance scenario.
What was your fucking story, man? I don't know.
I didn't think you were gonna say lap dance.
It was a great dance.
It was a great dance.
It was the best dance.
The best dance.
It used to be an amazing dance.
Trivia. Oscar Wilde called that dance the dance of the seven veils.
The dance of the seven who's?
Veils.
Veils.
At least that's what Oscar Wilde called the dance.
What was that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
He was wearing 7 veils.
She was wearing seven veils.
The fuck?